Whenever we're correcting an athlete on the AirRunner, just like the Assault bike, we want to make sure that our corrections are short and actionable, especially if somebody's running on the AirRunner in a workout or maybe even in really fast intervals. It'd be hard to understand anything that's super lengthy and very detailed. One of the most common faults we see is overstriding on the AirRunner. So while somebody's running, they'll try to speed up and they'll reach and kind of grab the tread and pull it all the way under the body. And that's super inefficient because you're basically grabbing the tread and using the hamstrings to pull the entire tread underneath you, and you're wasting a lot of energy doing so. So to correct overstriding, one of the things we can do with our athletes is increase their cadence. Tell them to take more steps per minute. So if I'm overstriding, the minute I increase the cadence, it becomes very hard to overstride, and the feet land closer to my center of mass. So that's a pretty easy correction for overstriding. And it might take a little bit of time with your athlete to go back and forth, having them increase their cadence, letting them do it on their own, having them increase their cadence, letting them do their own, until they start to do that more naturally by themselves. Another common fault we see is when athletes run kind of broken at the hips, and that looks like this. It's really easy to get out of control when you're broken at the hips and you're reaching forward with the legs. So one thing we can do here with our athletes is we can tell them to run tall, but sometimes in doing that, it creates the opposite problem and we get into an overextended position. So telling them to run tall, but also push their hips forward can help both of those issues. So if I'm here, and then I run tall and overextend, if I push the hips forward, I can get that more upright position and run more efficiently. And those are just a couple common faults we tend to see on the AirRunner and some really quick corrections to get your athletes moving better.